Hi guys, so just let me explain to you what a horrible person I am, and I totally didn't do a video last week. I didn't do any videos last week, which is insane. I actually haven't filmed a video since Christmas Eve, which is insane for me considering it's like the 7th today. Yeah, it's the 7th. And I feel really bad about it, and I'm just like, oh, fifth talk, sick, double ear infection doesn't work. Well, so I just hit my arm against the wall. Not standing. So I'm really sorry about this, but we're just going to call this Monday Sneaks In Late. So this is actually last week's theme that I didn't do, but it's Monday this week. So, you know, since we do it every other week, I'm just like, hey, you know what? Let's just do it this week. And pretend like everyone else's is in order. Yeah, we're not going to. Yeah, okay. So last week's theme was like spotlight, kind of like new authors, books that we love, good 5-star books we read recently, and stuff like that. Okay, so I put out a bunch of books. A bunch, as in, like, filling my bed and my bookshelf. It's weeping. Anyways, I'm going to start off with a new author that I've found that she's kind of getting popular because she's, like, the new adult person, too, because, like, everyone is, like, not everyone, but, like, me and Jess are, like, on this, like, serious new adult kick. It's not even funny. I mean, I'm, like, obsessed. It's just horrendous. I mean, like, I'm just, like, buying things on my Nook that are new adult, and they're cheap on the Nook. So, I mean, that's another love I found, like, recently is my Nook. But, basically, she wrote the Let Me Get the Books. That'd be smart of me, Mackenzie. The Vincent Boys series. Vincent Boys and Vincent Brothers, which I like. The Vincent Boys is okay, which is the first one, but the Vincent Brothers just, like, blows everything out of the water, and I'm like, I love Sawyer. Yeah, okay. So, this is really good. I gave the first one, like, 4 stars, and the second one 5 stars, but this is a good 5-star book, but you need to read this one first, otherwise this one makes no sense. So, yeah, but they're both good, and Abby Grimes is an evil person, which I will explain to you. Well, I can't explain to you because you need to read the book. But let me get my Nook Touch thingy, which is like my new love. She wrote Fallen Too Far, and you can tell I'm still a little sick. And this is like God, that if you read this ending in that March, and not fair. But it's a really good book, and it's new adult, and new adult is like my life. Another book that I'm going to continue the series and that I've kind of been obsessing over is Crash by Nicole Williams. Basically what happened with this read, which happened like 2 days ago, is Brad from Bookwire Review tweeted on Twitter, you know, just rubbing it in that he got the Crash and Clash. And I'm just like, I want to read that. So I'm like, hey, wait, let me see how cheap it is on the Nook. And it was like $3. So I'm like, buy. Yeah, seriously, but anything like under $3 on the Nook, it's mine, basically. Yeah, so if you want to know how I've been spending my paycheck, that's how it works. I don't know, it's described as like a Romeo modern thingy-majigger, but it's basically about this girl named Lucy and a guy named Jude. Yes, Jude. And it just has all these twists in it. It's good. It's good. Yeah, okay. So, the next is like an underrated kind of series that like no one knows about, I feel like. And yeah, let me get it because I fell at life. And that is the Mythos Academy series by Jennifer Estep. Estepotto. That's not how you say it, but we're going with it. Okay. So it is first book is Touch of Frost. I don't know how to carry these. Kiss of Frost, Dark Frost, and what came out on the 26th of December, Crimson Frost. So, this is a really good series. It's just like my love, and I hold it dearly. And it's basically about this Mythos Academy, and they're like kind of like the descendants of like Greek, not Greek, but like, yeah, kind of Greek mythology. So like the Spartans and like the Amazons and all this kind of stuff. And there's this girl named Gwen Frost who is like a gypsy, and she's dealing with all these like superhuman people, and stuff happens, and really, really good. and you should pick it up if you haven't already. The next one is kind of like a girly series that, like, I don't know, no one knows about really. And it's by Phyllis Reynolds and Naylor. I like him, he likes her, but it's called the Alice Chronicles, and basically Phyllis is a girl named Alice. It starts off when she's 14 in this book, and goes to when she's 18 in the third book, but there's like another bind-up coming up. And this one includes Alice Alone, Simply Alice, and Patiently Alice. This basically starts off with her getting a new stepmom. Her boyfriend of like forever is like dilly-dallying with a new chick, and yeah. It's just her growing up, and it's a really good series about life and stuff. This stupid thing is going to be done with me. I already hit my head off this thing, like, seriously, it hurts. Okay, the next one is Old Magic by Mary Ann Curley. Now, I read this before I started book 2, but no one seems to know about this thing. And I mean, it's kind of an older book, it's like from like 2005 or something. But, it's like awesome. It's like time travel, and there's magic, and there's fighting and jousting, and it's love, and it's just amazing. And you need to get it like now, yesterday. Okay, the next one is like my all-time favorite book of all time. If you ask me what book should I read, I'm going to tell you this, unless you're someone I don't know. Anyways, it is To Save a Life by Jim and Rachel Brits. I think anyone should read this. They cannot not read this and not get something out of it. I mean, it's basically, it's basically just like a growth tale about this kid who commits suicide, and his friend that kind of strayed from him, Jake, is dealing with the aftermath of it. And there's flashbacks, and and he ends up changing into like this great person, and it's basically To Save a Life is an inspirational story about real life challenges and hard choices for anyone who has struggled with regret, loneliness, or pain. It's a story of hope. For all of us, To Save a Life is a story about living a life of significance. So you need to pick this up like ASAP. The next one is Troy High by Shannon Norris, and this is basically like just like a retelling of Homer's Iliad, and if yeah, you know what that's about. But instead of like wars, they're pranks, and I mean, like, that's like awesome, and it's like all of the characters are someone, and like you know, there's a list in the back of who's who, and it's just amazing. So yeah, and I think I'm on the last thing. Okay, so the last thing is just a series that I don't know, people haven't continued with or just don't know about. It's called the Hex Hall series. Yeah, probably. And it's by Rachel Hawkins, and this is a really good series. It's about this witch named Sophie who ends up making a big disaster of her prom with a spell, with stuff, and she ends up getting sent to Hex Hall, where everything kind of just like falls apart, and she finds out stuff that isn't, and she questions who she is, and there's like other people, and there's where that's just witches, fairies, shapeshifters, there's werewolves, dog, yeah. But it's a funny, quirky series that has some magic in it, and it's awesome. So this is the first book, Hex Hall, then Demon Glass, and then Spellbound. And don't let the cheesy covers fool you. It's actually a really good series. And yeah, that is the end of it. Guys, I'm sorry it's so late up. I mean, like, it's an entire week late up. But we're just gonna call this Monday Sneaks In Late and Gets Grounded. Maybe not the grounded part, because I'm grounded, so that could affect things too. I'm gonna go film some videos from my other channel. I will leave that down below, same with my Twitter and all the other stuff that you can communicate with me. Leave me down below what some of your things are, like Spotlight. I just wanted to wish the best of luck to Ryan, who is leaving the channel, unfortunately. But, and welcome in Travis, who will be, not this week, but next week, is Friday. And I'm really excited, because Travis was probably my topic for everyone in Same with Justice, because we, like, share a brain. How many times am I going to this? We share a channel, so who cares? I'm going to mention her. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really in a weird mood, but it's a good mood. So I'm going to keep filming and hopefully get a lot of bloopers for that blooper video I'm working on, because I have a feeling there's a lot. Okay, I will talk to you guys later.